Hi, Mark. Here it is Wednesday, September the 7th, 8 a.m. Eastern, 12 noon GMT. US session about to get underway, and let's have a look how the markets are shaping up, starting with the US dollar index. Slight gap up to start, has come down a little bit uh, from the open, but sitting in the middle of a range here between 97.26 being support, 97.52 resistance. If I look at the hourly, there you can see there's resistance and support sitting in the middle of that level for now as the US session gets underway. Going back to that daily, and notwithstanding yesterday's green candle and a fight back from on the index, bias to me still does look down. Trend is certainly down. Sellers will be looking to test below the support level. Buyers, of course, will be looking above the 97.52. S&P overnight, we see this really big push up on the S&P. Wall Street opens up in an hour and a half. So we're looking at the futures market for now, but that's a strong push up. I've got support at 6,528 and a record high at 6,600. And that's before Wall Street even opens up, possibly in anticipation of the data, the PPI data that's going to be released in an hour, in half an hour, in 30 minutes, 8:30 Eastern. We'll see if buyers are able to maintain this or if there's going to be a turnaround and a bounce down off this area. Could well be dictated to off by the US dollar and the US dollar's reaction to the PPI data in 30 minutes. Let's have a look at gold. Well, that sell-off didn't really last long. That's yesterday. You can see first time we've seen that in a long time. Gold was sold off yesterday, I think partly due to profit taking, which was bound to happen at some point. But bouncing back today, I've got support at 3,620. I've got resistance at 3,657. Hang around this resistance area, around the record high levels that we've seen, and also I believe could be dictated to by the performance of the US dollar following the data release in 30 minutes. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see the gold fighting back through the European session, hanging around this resistance level for now, sitting at 3,649. Let's have a look at oil. We've got Brent oil continuing the slow but steady fight back we've seen since the $65 support level. This is the third consecutive day here of higher lows to start. I've got a support at 66.68. I've got resistance at 67.20, unable to maintain at this area, this resistance area yesterday. We'll see if buyers are able to come up, retest the 67.22 or higher, or if we get a turnaround and sellers look down at the 66.68 support area. Bitcoin continuing to trade within this 2,500 to 3,000 range. Look at all the closes over the last 8-9 days have been within this tight range. Sellers unable to maintain below 110,000. Buyers unable to maintain above 113,000. For today, I've got support at 110.9. I've got resistance at 112.8. Buyers will look to test again and perhaps break above this 112.8 level, get above the 113. We have sellers, of course, will be looking below the 110,000 level. Good trading, keep that discipline, and I'll see you at the end of the session.